I bought this Vizio and it worked good for years. And then at some point I started noticing my controller changers, TV changers, weren't having the same effect it did on this TV that it was on other TVs. Isn't that an observation that a smart man can make without having his whole family crucify him?
No.
Oh, better. Yeah, that's better. That just didn't seem like that's the right consistency, but it is. You know, you're not gonna like it, Tim. You know this chopped salad that you eat
Yeah.
that you like? Huh?
Yes, I said.
It's got a mayonnaise base.
Yeah,
You would have never dreamed that. I didn't dream it.
Yeah, I did.
It tastes like mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise on lettuce. I might put it on my hamburgers. That's why I like this salad, I guess. But
That's why you like this job.
well, it's green. It's some kind of green.
It's not a job.
It's a green goddess. Maybe it's not mayonnaise, maybe, but it's got some kind of creamy base to it. You know what? I could be.
So work at Ruth
I
Chris.
could be wrong. It's not mayonnaise. It could be, buttermilk base. It could be anything. Are you going to complain the whole time you're sitting now?
Yeah, she does complain about
I
everything.
said I don't know what dog this is. I'm talking.
What's complaining?
Shut up.
No.
Nobody knows. It's not complaining.
I'm not complaining. I just made a little observation.
You complain more than anybody I've ever known.
Right now, this is the best.
You put people down and everything else, so just stop.
I don't want to hear this. She always says this bullshit when there's people over here. Like it's going to matter to me. I'll have a conversation and we'll put everybody's dirty laundry on the table in front of anybody. Because if you're going to bring it up, do you think it's appropriate? We'll have it. Dennis didn't like it. He brought it up in that, still remembering that macaroni grill. Start talking, quiet.
As we get the runaround from the federal government about what's really going on with these drones, I am very confident that January 20th, in his inaugural address, President Trump might just tell us the whole deal. He'll be entitled to. He'll have full capacity to release classified information. And this stuff shouldn't be classified. I've had it with conflicting information. It is the Chinese. It's not the Chinese. It's America.
Did you eat the rest of the townhouse?
I sure didn't. Do you want some townhouse? I'll go get you some.
No, I got to eat.
To what you
Do
actually.
you want me to go get you some townhouse, Dad?
No, fight.
Knows what is happening.
Wrong.
Our military knows where they propel from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that.
I know, but the
garage.
problem
They know
is-
where it.
They're talking like they can't shoot it down. It may hurt somebody. What the hell are you talking about?
And I think they'd be better off saying.
If you think these are foreign, You got to shoot this damn thing
For some
down.
reason, they want to
They
keep people in
know who it
suspense.
is.
I can't imagine it's the enemy because it was the enemy that blasted, even if they were
No,
late,
they
they
won't.
blasted.
No, they wouldn't.
Like you should have said, like they did the spy balloon.
For some reason, they don't want
Yeah.
to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. One another. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster.
Bedminster, yeah, he goes there a lot. Great big golf course, clubhouse. That's where he spends several months a year when he's not being president. He'll be at the White House a lot more. Look, here's the deal. He knows. He can't tell us he's not president yet, but he knows. And I think this is a big clue, too.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
He's getting the briefings. He can't comment on it, but he will. Maybe on January 20th, if we don't find out ahead of time. All these intelligence agencies, 18 of them, and I think they look down on us. They love power, they love the status, they love knowing things and not telling anybody or feeling special because they know things that other people don't know. 18 intelligence agencies. Some of these you've heard of, like the Central Intelligence Agency. But have you heard of this?
No.
The National Space Intelligence Center. We've got one of those. What else? The Bureau of Intelligence and Research. That's news to me. The National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, the NGA. I also didn't know we had one of those. So the drones are out there flying basically every night.
And you're in the military.
I've not yet spotted my first drone. I'm anxious to do so. Went out last night. It was too cloudy. But it doesn't look like it's going to be. Who remembers Close Encounters of the Third Kind, right? They actually had a drone fly by in that movie.
It's the government's in on it. They're gonna try to, so the prophet said they're gonna try to scare people into submission. They're gonna try to scare people.
Where are you? Where's that one? And the tech cars represent us. It's just trying to hold on. We don't know what's going on. Oh boy, that was cool. They're not like that. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest it. Richard Dreyfuss calls it quits. And all right, I wouldn't say anything else. So President Trump will tell us when he can. I'm confident of that. Meanwhile, Joe Biden, he knows, and he won't tell us. He's on vacation again. Did you hear about this? He went away.
Your socks or something stinks over there.
Tuesday on 17th.
You said that last time, and you said it was your body, and that means you're stinking.
Well, it must be my fingers then. My fingers smell like smoke.
Yeah,
He won't tell us.
smell up and down, up and down. And
That solemn, sacred promise he made to
But it doesn't smell like it normally smells.
Probably you were scratching your ass.
So I'm ready.
To-
The sake of oath. Before
Look.
God. I give you.
Look, he's in a cloud,
Love with you.
and he's from the beach.
to think that
Where are you going?
troubles, that sacred oath, and he's blowing off his oath. Meanwhile, the people who still have to live in America, and we don't have presidential protection and a presidential cocoon. We're dealing with it like this guy is, the mayor of Belleville, New Jersey.
In my opinion, they're looking for something. What might they be looking for? Well, potentially, we're aware of a threat that came in through Port Newark. Maybe that's radioactive material. There was and there is an alert that's out right now that radioactive material in New Jersey has gone missing.
All right, well, thank you very much for that, Mr. Mayor. Meanwhile, it does bring people together, Democrats and Republicans alike, both frustrated about this moment. And it's possibly a little sign that maybe we can find common ground on some stuff.
The ridiculous lacking response by the federal government is the cause for the concern people have expressed.
This is what sort of boggles the mind, right? Don't worry, they're not a threat. We don't know what they are, right? It just both can't be true, right? Right? So this is why we need to get some answers.
And the people of Staten Island deserve answers. The people of this city and state and region deserve answers of what the heck is going on.
I did talk to the commander there. His men are seeing it right there at the base. Are you kidding me? A munitions depot of that caliber and these drones are hovering in close proximity to it.
So even if these drones disappear, I do think we're going to get the full, straight story. And how about that for a moment of unity? How about that? Right off the bat, he can level with the American
What are you looking
people in
for?
a way that Joe Biden never did on January 20th, 2025. Stay tuned. Prediction? Yeah, it's prediction. All right, next, please. Yeah, the horrible massacre in Madison, Wisconsin. You heard about this, right? At the Christian school. We actually don't have many details on the victims, a teacher and a student. We don't even know the gender of the student, don't know too much about the teacher. The killer, yeah, the killer's picture. 15-year-old girl. We're not going to put the manifesto up. There's some online postings. Bottom line, she hated men. Really, really bad. And I wonder where she could have gotten a notion like that pretty much anywhere, right? Our society is upside down and backwards and all over the place right now. I think the ultimate solution for so many of these problems, this plague of violence, right? Sorry, but President Trump called it again.
You know, the other thing under attack is religion. Religion was like the glue that kept this country together, and so many people are mocking it. They mock it, and it just kept our country together. But it's absolutely under attack.
Well, it's true, actually. You can't talk about Christ the way you can talk about coming out. It's non-binary, whatever the hell that means, right? 2024, you can talk about anything, but if you start sharing the gospel, you're going to make somebody uncomfortable. You should save that for Sunday. That's got to change, don't you think? We can be respectful, but we have a duty, those of us who believe, to share the good news. If they can share that nonsense, we can share the ultimate truth. And I think this is the ultimate truth regarding the violence we're seeing in schools. Partially, I don't want to make too much of it, but it's not helping the situation. I mentioned this yesterday, the silent video.